a new ISV Insider show, and this one will be a little bit different from the other shows. We have multiple shows, me and Khalid. We have Arabs in Biz Apps, we have others. I know, Kate, you have one also, and we will talk about your show later on. But this show is not a show, it's a game. We will play together. We will find like some nice things to talk about our ISVs and our solution. The one thing that I need to know is I need you to introduce yourself, and also, if possible, to have an approval from you to post our recording as is, without any modification, without any adjustment, if you don't mind. Approved? Kate?
Approved.
Okay. Let us talk about who's Wade, who's Kate, what you are doing.
Visual is not so good.
It
Mike,
will get better.
Okay.
It uploads offline, so it's all good.
It's all good.
Okay.
Okay. Who's Kate and who's Wade? Ladies first.
I am Kate Coffey-Bacon. I am SVP of Marketing and Strategy at US Transactions Corporation. I've been with Wade for almost 4 years and realized last night, as I was emotionally talking about Community Summit, because it's such an emotional thing for me, that this is my 4th Community Summit. And 4 years ago, I knew 2 people in the Dynamics channel, which is incredible to me, in the community that I've jumped into, and Wade and I have gotten to know. I'm just so excited to be here. And Claude, I am terrified of this game, but I trust you, so we are in a safe, brave space together.
Okay,
Khalid, do not lead me astray.
You can leave whenever you want. Like, once you tell me I need to leave, we will stop recording, but we will pause the recording.
No, let's go. I'm brave.
Okay.
Wade.
Yeah, hi, Wade.
Anytime. Wade Tetsuka, I'm president of US Transactions Corporation, and our product is USTPay on the app source for Microsoft Dynamics. And well, we're a payments company, and our solution is known for its bring your own processor.
Perfect. Perfect. And I didn't tell that on the recording. I will put this as we will not have anybody in our show if we don't trust them. Only to tell everybody, like, we don't take anybody if we don't trust 100% they will do the job. We will have 10 questions, correct, Khalid? You will talk about, we will have 2 minutes for every question. You can stop whenever you want. If you don't want to continue, unfortunately, we will post it for everybody to see it. Okay, let's go. Go, Khalid.
Share my screen with you guys and with our audience, and we'll take a look at our game board for the first time ever. So for everyone at home who is watching us, this is our game board. It contains 10 questions. The questions will change as we go on with the show. But the name of the game is 10 Quick Questions. The questions are all behind these boxes. We'll give our guests an opportunity to pick one of the boxes. Once they go through it, they have to answer, no matter what question they pick. Some of them are harder, some of them are easier. If they get to make it all the way to 10 questions, they get to pitch us on their product and tell us a bit more, although we will learn a lot about it as we go on with the show. So Wade, Kate, are you guys ready? Do you have a number in mind that you want to pick first?
Only to tell you, I will have the time here. Once we are at 0 seconds, I will tell you next, okay?
That sounds great.
Oh, the questions are timed. Our answers are timed.
2 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
Number.
4. Let's go for it. So, is your organization ready for AI, and what percentage of revenue would you attribute to your AI-led initiatives?
So yes, ready for AI. In fact, we have some AI features that we've already started to build, that we have built in, and ones that are coming in very, very soon. So as an example, like sales order automation that's built into our USTPay app, which would take an email and information from a customer that's requesting certain items, and it would create the sales order right from an email. Late payment predictor that we're now building um, into our app, and we're looking to do a partnership coming up here, which will be announced with Data Courage, so we can offer the CFO, the Office of the CFO, the ability to use a product that has AI to help them do their board reporting, like financial planning and analysis. So it's like an immediate use and application of AI for the Office of the CFO, and that's who we're working with all the time.
Percentage of revenue.
Percentage, at least 50%, Claude.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then
That's
we,
good.
that's a good number, and then we can talk that UST Pay is a friendly AI, correct now? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
We still have 25 minutes. Kate, 25 seconds. Do you want to add something?
No, I think that's it.
Kate,
Okay,
I have
next
nothing to
number.
add. Oh, I'm the next number. Number 7.
7, lucky number 7. Do you feel like you're investing in data quality, governance, and security sufficiently so that your customers can trust your AI-driven offerings?
I can talk about our security offering at.
if you want, you can leave. You can leave
No,
if you
I'm not
want. No,
leaving.
okay,
I'm
okay.
not leaving, Claude. I'm talking about our security within USTPay.
Yeah.
There's built-in security of PCI compliance, and so I think that is our biggest. When you're talking about payments, that's what people worry about is the security of their credit card information. The credit card information never directly hits the BC instance. It's tokenized and returned back to BC. So you stay out of the scope of PCI compliance concerns with that. So as far as our AI-driven offerings, are only enhancing the the capabilities of USTPay. And behind that data quality, it's AI driven, it's fact checked, governance, security. I would say yes, 100%. I stand behind our AI offerings and our PCI compliance alignment.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, I mean, to add to that, that's
Yeah.
exactly right. So, to add to that, any of the AI-driven offerings that we have in UST Pay, they're gonna leverage data that's sitting in Business Central, but none of the data that is in Business Central that's related to us is sensitive data. It's so, for example, the credit card data is sensitive data, right? It's only tokens that are in there from our app, and so any AI-driven features that we have in UST Pay would never impact sensitive data. So there's no security issue with regard to that.
Very
Next.
cool. Thank you both. Let's hear the next number. Wait,
Okay, how
Oh, it's
about
just us? You two don't go at all?
no.
no?
You can ask us questions if you pass through all
Yeah,
10.
if you want, I will answer
Okay,
you very frankly. Yes.
all
Next.
right, we'll get through all of them, and then number one.
Awesome. Let's hear number 1. Do you have a roadmap that aligns with Microsoft's FY26 solution plays? Do you feel like you're well aligned with it?
I don't know that I know exactly what Microsoft's 2026 solution play is. We know that Microsoft is heavily investing in AI and agentic AI within the Microsoft Dynamics platform. So as I mentioned, we already have 3 things that are either already in place with our solution or we are working towards it. And this is just kind of the start of what we're going to be go because we're going to continue to evolve our AI offerings within USTPay or tangentially to USTPay. So I mentioned the sales order requests, automating the sales order requests and out of an email, late payment predictor, um, working with Data Courage to help the Office of the CFO immediately implement like financial planning and analysis uh, reporting so that they save time and are able to offer qualitative board reporting for their financial reports to the board, to management, to their other stakeholders, and they'll get that by starting to use our product as part of that.
Kate, do you want to add something?
Wade said what our future offerings are. We actually just had a strategy meeting a couple of days ago, looking at 2026 and where we want to go. And one of the top, Wade, I would say top 3 goals of
Stop.
2026.
Next.
Okay.
You don't get
Number.
to tell us about the goals.
No.
Let's hear another number.
Oh my gosh. 10.
10. You've gotten all the easy ones so far, I have to say. Let's let's hear about this one. Have you built a strong co-sell motion with Microsoft, and do you feel that co-selling matters for ISVs?
Co-selling motions with Microsoft, I can't speak to that. I can speak to co-selling
You can leave if you want.
I'm not leaving, Claude.
Okay. I'm giving you the option.
I appreciate it. I'm not leaving. Co-selling, does co-selling matter for ISV? So what I do want to talk about with this is some of our partners, our other ISV partners. As Wade mentioned, we have bring your own processor. A lot of people in the dynamic space know and trust Paytrace. Paytrace is one of our gateways. We partner with Paytrace. We put our clients on Paytrace if that is a solution that meets their needs. So we are very actively co-selling with Paytrace. We have a long-standing relationship with Paytrace. We've been working with them for 9+ years. So we know them before we both came into the dynamic space. As Wade mentioned, we have a project coming up with Data Courage, where we will be partnering with them for a broader product solution for end users, for customers. So absolutely, I believe in co-selling with other ISVs. Wade, do you have more to add?
Well, co-selling with Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft should really be promoting USTPay because USTPay is the only solution in payments that is an open, modern solution in Microsoft Dynamics. So in other words, we make Microsoft Dynamics an open, modern platform when it comes to payments. I mean, this is what Microsoft wants, is an open, modern platform for its customers, right? Why should customers have to only have one option to choose from? Why don't they have a whole marketplace of options to choose from? This is the philosophy of Microsoft. So, and that's what we offer with USTPay within Microsoft Dynamics. So yes, there should be co-selling with Microsoft.
Next.
Big bold claim, and I love it, Wade. I think that makes sense to ask, because I will say
I didn't give you the permission to talk, Khaled.
9. Number 9.
Let's go for 9.
9 lives.
How would you rate your discoverability on AppSource? You mentioned AppSource at the top. Do you think it's an important source of leads for you right now?
Yes, AppSource is an important source of leads for us because we have the 120 payment gateways as options. We list out many of the 120 gateways on our AppSource description. So in fact, when somebody goes onto AppSource, and let's say they're using Moneris in Canada, and they want to keep using Moneris when they move over to Business Central, they might go onto AppSource and they might type in Moneris. Guess who they're going to find? Us, USTPay. Somebody else is using, let's say, Adyen in Europe or something like that, and they want to keep on using Adyen when they come to Business Central. They type in Adyen in AppSource. Guess who they find? They find us. Same thing with Card Connect, Paytrace. I mean, so any number of, we had somebody recently that are using Braintree, and they're like a company that is doing products that are used in the what do you call it? CBD? Okay, CBD industry. Okay, this is considered a high risk whether it is or not, that's how the banking industry views them. So it's very hard for them to get approved as a process, as an account to accept credit cards. Well, they're already approved. They have an account and they use Braintree. They needed to come into Business Central and use Braintree. So they typed in Braintree and they found us, right? So yes, we are
The
very
only thing that
historical.
I would add to that, how much time do I have? The only thing I would add to that is AppSource is an important source of leads for us. What we're seeing is a shift in the buyer. So by the time the buyer hits the contact us page, they've already done their research. They already know the solutions that we provide. So when those end customers are coming to us from AppSource, they're ready to go. They've already done all of their research. So absolutely, AppSource, we've gotten numerous leads from AppSource. We're getting more and more leads, direct leads from end users that are ready to buy.
Very interesting.
So they just,
64% actually.
Claude, this is fun. Let's keep going.
Next, yes, yes, yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, wait,
Yeah.
I heard from Claude that I can't say anything, so I'm not gonna give
No,
feedback.
you can. That's okay. Yeah.
We're halfway
Okay,
through.
next.
Yeah, you are halfway through. You can shake it off. Hopefully, you're not feeling as stressed as before.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear the next number.
I'm gonna go with number 5.
5. Are you prepared to scale globally with the right infrastructure and knowledge?
This is a great question, Khaled. Thanks for this. Yes. So, in the offering of 120 different payment gateways, it's 120 plus payment gateways. We do have numerous gateways that are worldwide. We have a solution for European. We have a solution for anyone in the whole wide world. So yes, we are prepared right now. We are focused North America and Canada specifically with a full roadmap of expanding to international payments. Wade, do you want to add?
Yeah, we're the only solution that can process payments in every international currency right out of the box. Because we have the 120 payment gateways, there is one or more payment gateway that covers a specific international currency. And this is what Microsoft Dynamics is all about. They're not a North America solution. They are a worldwide global solution. And so we already have the right infrastructure and knowledge to scale globally.
Wade, you're making a lot of bold claims, but I think this is great.
We got the facts to back them up, Khaled.
It's already there.
It's already there.
We
Next.
need to see it.
Next.
Maybe
Next.
in the comments for the show,
Next.
we'll hear a bit
Next,
more.
next.
8. Number 8.
That was my question.
No,
Oh, 8.
You picked number 5. It's
Right.
Wade's turn. Let's hear this one. I think this is a tough question. If Microsoft decided to build a competing Copilot-driven solution tomorrow, what would make your ISV offering indispensable?
So if Microsoft kind of did what we did, what would make our ISV indispensable? Our people?
Tell me about your people.
So we have a philosophy of category of one service. And basically any of our clients or partners that work with us, we give you a single point of contact to work with. So whenever our clients have a question about something, and we're not talking about during the sales process, we're talking once they become a client, a customer, any point along the way they have a question about their credit card processing, their ACH, or any of the payments that are running through our ISV solution. If they have a question, they call our director of customer support or whoever is assigned to them specifically, or they send an email and they'll get a response back. I mean, I'm not talking about in 24 hours or in 2 weeks. I'm talking about, within minutes or a couple of hours. So we are fanatic about response time. It's one of our culture principles. And I don't think Microsoft can do that.
What about you, Kate? Is there anything you think?
I was going to echo that. We have 3 brand promises at USTPay, and these are 3 things that we promise every single person that we come in contact, we are deeply relationally driven, and that extends to our clients. And one of those three brand promises, as Wade said, is a category of one service. So that is a single point of contact for the lifetime of the account. You're not dealing with ticketing systems. You're not dealing with 1-800 numbers. You're dealing with a real person on the other end of that email that will be back in touch with you by end of day. And that is something we take very seriously. It's why it's one of our three brand promises. And I'm going to make a big, bold claim. I don't know that Microsoft could support that.
I love it. So far, we've heard Microsoft sucks at co-selling ISVs, and Microsoft support is very slow.
Words in my mouth, Khaled.
Okay, I will delete this sentence
I'm
from the
snitching.
editing.
I'm gonna tell Satya.
I will delete this from the editing. Yeah, I will delete it. Yeah, go next.
Okay, I am going to go with number 6.
Let's see number 6. Do you prioritize shipping first or shipping without bugs when you're delivering your products? Do you want to be first to market, or do you want to take it slow and steady?
Trying to think how to make this apply. I'm not quitting, Claude. I'm not quitting. I'm in the game. So don't even say it.
Ship with
I
bugs.
would shipping without bugs, to have a product
okay.
that, I mean, as Claude said, we wouldn't be here if we weren't a trusted source and resource for payments. And we wouldn't be trusted if we had a buggy product. So I'm going to say shipping without bugs. When we launched 3 years ago, we had a solid product that was ready to go to market with confidence of the team to promote it behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're shipping without bugs. Having said that, we're not able to foresee every scenario out of the millions that could possibly come up. So, of course, there's cases where a customer would say, "Oh, we tried this and this happened," or whatever, and so but that's the nice thing is, we have deep expertise in Business Central, so we dig in, and if there's something that is not working and it's already released, we dig into the weeds and we find out what the source is and get it corrected right away. But we're able to do that because we're experts not only in payments, we're experts in Business Central. So many payment companies, what they do is once they get an app built, they'll put it into one ERP solution like Microsoft Dynamics, then they'll go to the next one like Acumatica, Sage, SAP, Oracle, NetSuite, because they want to expand their reach and they want to increase their TAM, total addressable market. We don't do that. We focus entirely on Microsoft Dynamics. So if there's a bug, we're gonna be able to address it right away because we have a lot more expertise in Microsoft Dynamics, just because we focus on that 100%.
Next.
What's your next question? 2 or 3?
3.
See number 3. Well, you've talked to us about your seamless integration, but I would love to hear a bit about how you keep up with the release schedules. Is that something that you pay attention to?
How do you keep up with that? You said that the questions were going to get harder, so
well, they are randomized, but
okay. Yes. Well, so I guess the release schedule. So historically, what we've seen, I guess they have waves. So there's a couple of wave releases every year. How do we keep up with that? I mean, we are testing our product against the.
Wait, if you want, call Adil if you want. Call him if you want any answer.
On a friend?
He's taught me enough. He's taught me enough that I know what to say. But we tested against the waves. But let me just say that from a philosophical perspective, the way we build and design USTPay, and this is so our lead developer Adil, has hammered this into my brain. But we build it around, as much as possible, around the base capabilities of Business Central, so that when there is new releases of Dynamics, of Business Central, that there is very, very, very little risk of our app crashing because we're already building it around the standard functionality of Business Central.
Mhm.
We're not trying to make a lot of additional customizations that go beyond what the standard Business Central does. So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Kate,
Uh,
anything to add?
No, I don't have anything to add. These are really great questions. These are like blog writing worthy questions.
yeah, but I have a question here. We saw about Dynamics 365 and Business Central. What are the other ERPs you are integrated with, like with SAP with Oracle, for example, or no? Okay.
no, none of them. We are only focused on Microsoft Dynamics so that we have deep expertise in Microsoft Dynamics.
Okay. Like if you have a customer who has SAP, for example, we will not offer it. Okay. Perfect.
We don't do that.
Okay.
NetSuite, we don't do that.
Okay.
Question. Can you prove your ROI to customers with measurable outcomes that go beyond the features to business impact?
Can you prove ROI for customers with measurable outcomes that go beyond features to business impact? Oh man, I'm sure Wade is sitting with a really great answer to this question, but I have to get us started,
This is
right?
your one
Well-
call a friend, Kate.
Like,
Well,
Can I defer to
in many cases, when a customer does come to us, they're coming to us where their credit card fees are high.
There it is.
We're
Thank
able
you,
to
Wade.
reduce their fees.
Yeah.
Because we have 120 gateways and processors that we connect in with, there's an ability for them to get competing quotes for two or three others. And so again, and they have this ability to do it at any given point in time. So yeah, the ROI is definitely measurable in terms of a hard dollar savings, in terms of like soft dollar savings, a much faster implementation, that's for sure, because if they're coming in with their own processor, then we're not going to be able to save them any money because they're just staying with their existing processor. But what that does mean is they don't have to go through the underwriting process anymore. They don't have to go through, and by the way, the underwriting process means somebody at that organization, the CFO or the controller, they have to like sign off. They've big long legal document. They've got to give their personal identification information, so social security number, home address, all that kind of stuff, because they have to go through the whole KYC, know your customer requirements. So a lot of companies don't want to go through that. They already have that set up. We just take what their existing merchant account is and whoever their gateway is, and we just plug that into Business Central. So that's a much, much quicker implementation process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Easier for the partner, easier for the client. So I guess you can
and
calculate the time
cheaper
involved.
than others?
And cheaper than others because time is money.
Yes.
I needed about 15 seconds to sit with that question for an answer to land on me. I want to give one use case of measurable outcomes that go beyond features to business impact. I'll use a firearm distributor for an example, which is can be a known problem with underwriting and gateways. If something happens with that firearm distributor's gateway and they are dropped, which has happened, then we have the ability with 120 different payment gateways to seamlessly connect them to another gateway with very little disruption to their business. So that goes way beyond the features for business app impact. Or if something wild happens with a gateway and it goes down, it has happened. That's outside of our control, but it is easy for us to switch them to another gateway so that they have minimal impact to their business. Imagine, a distributor around holiday, for example, that has, massive distribution going on and something happens to their gateway that could put them down for 5 to 7 business days. That's not going to happen with USTPay. We can have them switch like train tracks, switched and off and running with a new gateway.
Okay, cool.
Imagine we are talking for the last 37 minutes. I don't know if you feel it or not, but hopefully you enjoy the what we are doing together. But I have three more questions. They are not listed here. We will stop sharing here. We will talk about. We know that we have a lot of competition in the market. How much you rate yourself from 1 to 10 in the market?
Well,
For me, one. For me, one. But for you, like, I don't know.
so 10 being the highest and one being the lowest, or how do you?
No, one is the highest.
Oh, one is the
Number
highest.
one.
Okay,
You are number
one.
one.
Number one. Number one.
Yeah,
Number one, Kate, yes.
one, one.
Okay.
So Claude, the way we look at it is really, we try not to compete. We're not in here to compete. I mean, we're offering a solution that is best for the partner and the customer. And so the freedom to choose, the BYOP, bring your own processor, that's part of the solution. Why do you have to compromise? Why does the partner or end customer has to compromise on what product that they're using um, when they can have the freedom of choice, right? And isn't that what the marketplace is supposed to give the customer is freedom of choice? So I'm
Yes,
not really competing against anybody.
Mhm.
perfect. I love it.
That's that
Um,
category of one service.
We
It's
are a category of one. We're
right.
not competing
Category of
against
one.
anybody.
Another
Um,
question. I told you three questions. The second question I have, I know that UST is not only UST Pay, correct? Is a family of multiple things you are doing with the community. You are helping a lot of people. We don't want to talk about helping people and all this, but what you are doing, like what type of businesses people likes to know. I'm seeing you on Wade everywhere. Kate, you are on the airplane more on the ground. Like what you are doing.
Wade, do you want to answer? I mean, we have lots of things. We have our merchant services. We are in the association space, nonprofit space. We are in GovCon space. We are in Dynamics. We also have an education platform where we are offering over 200 events that are free to attend. We also issue continuing education credits for those. So those are free CPE and CAE credits. So in addition to our merchant service offerings, we're also offering education for professional growth. And these topics are across the board. They may be ERP topics. They may be leadership and learning topics.
Yeah.
They may be women in tech topics. They could be DEI. These are not just dynamics or association specific topics. These are professional development courses. Wade, do you want to add to that of our merchant service offerings?
yeah, I think you covered it. I mean, there's the two other industry verticals we work closely with, government contractors associations, but the UST education, we call it a conference every week because every week, if you look at our usteducation.org website, you'll see that there's 2 or 3 webinars that are happening. We've had many MVPs as presenters on the UST education platform. And so any attendee, any professional, any can come to the UST education, look at a webinar that they see that's of interest to them, and sign up for it and get free CAE. That's for association executives, or CPE credit. CPE would be for finance executives, CPAs, uh, other type of finance executives. So this is part of how we uh, feel it's important to be integrated in the community that we serve, and
Mm-hmm.
we do that through the education platform. And it's been great for us because we learn a lot ourselves, and we're experts in delivering professional education as a result.
I didn't tell you, after our last week in Montreal, we are doing AI in Montreal soon.
Okay.
We are working on this event, and for sure, you will be one of the first to be here for sure, as UST Pay, as the team also. And my last third question before I give it to Khalid is what to do to do this show better. Give us like ideas how to make it better. Do we need to go more into the level of questions, like let somebody leave from the first question, or what do you think?
Was it too easy?
I mean, listen, I'm not going to make any secret about the fact that I'm a very, very type A person. I like to be prepared. I don't like to be surprised. This got me out of my comfort zone and really like made me kind of trust what I know a little bit more because I wasn't prepared. I had no idea what question was going to pop up on
Correct.
that screen. That was terrifying for me. But I knew an answer. I had an answer to all the questions.
Yeah. Wait,
So
what do
thanks
you
for getting
think?
me out of my comfort zone a little bit. Some area, like topic of what we may be covering, might have been nice, but here we are.
Wait, how to do this show better and what to change?
First of all, I thank you for inviting us again to Montreal. We love Montreal. We had a great time that we were there last time. Great hospitality and people and everything. Um,
Thank you.
so, what advice I would give you?
You should come
It
back
bothers me.
soon, correct?
It bothers me that your camera is not very. It's clear.
Okay, that's
It'll
I
that's
need
clear
to
part
up.
I
shift.
hope
I
that
need
that's
to
going to
shift
be
to our
better, but
new camera.
It'll
that
clear up.
that's part of the show. Wait, like the bad guy should be always invisible. Like that's it.
okay, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like
Yeah,
it looks like that.
yeah.
Um, let's see, but I would say the only advice I would give is just maybe a little bit of coaching at the beginning. Like for example, that it's obvious that AI is a big part of your theme.
Hmm.
So maybe just to coach uh, your participants that AI is a big part of the theme, and so at least they're thinking about that in advance. But I know you guys pretty well, so I knew that that was going to be
A big part of it.
an important element.
Maybe allow for one pass
One
A lot.
pass. Okay.
because
Okay.
a
Make the
couple of the
questions harder
questions,
than Kate.
while we had an answer, didn't necessarily apply to our product.
Yeah.
So to be able to pass on that and find a question that we could have dug a little bit deeper into to have another question pop up might have been good. Like, we just want to make sure we're representing our, product in the best light. Not all the questions we had to fit, and that's just who we are it's not we didn't have an answer, it's just who we are as an ISV.
Correct. Yeah, we will work on these points for sure, and we will try because only to tell you, I sent a message yesterday to Wade and to tell him, "Hey, we are doing something new. Do you want to pursue it?" He told me yes. He didn't ask what is the show or anything, and we couldn't prepare ourselves, but. This is like you are our number one and preferable people to work with. Thank you so much for being with us. Hopefully, we will be able to spread UST Pay everywhere after that, also more and more. And Khalid, your last words.
Yeah, my last thing is congrats on finishing the board. For my next iteration on the board, I'm gonna build in like a little celebration for people who finish the 10 questions. Like
Yeah,
Claude said, I learned about this yesterday, so this is a new idea, but we're gonna make it better and better. And this is all part of building in public and being a transparent ecosystem.
That's right.
Is hearing feedback from you guys and giving everyone an opportunity to share without a lot of prep and without a lot of scripting ahead of time,
but
which hopefully was a fun experience for
It was fun. I got a text
yeah,
message yesterday from Wade saying, "Hey, we're doing this thing tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay, let's go.
okay,
Let's
okay.
go."
Only Khalid, I think we have to add the counter, like the 2 minutes, directly on the question. Then people knows where they should. I don't want to take my phone all the time to know
that.
what is
Sounds good.
going on.
I'll add a
Yeah.
2 minute counter. I'll add a celebration, and I'll make the questions harder.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy your
Thank you so
day.
much.
Thank you,
you.
everyone. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Fusion, which is one from the